afternoon, good morning, whatever you are. Welcome to my channel. This is Christine, the word by Christine. And today, I want to help somebody. And I hope this will help you one way or another. But first of all, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to watch until the end, because there's something good for you. So this will help somebody, and especially those who are looking for relationship with work, with friends. There's some things which we need to know, and I have 5 tips to give you so that you can be able to know how to talk to people and to know how to listen when you need to listen, and give other people chance to talk. So I go to the point, and I hope this will help you, and welcome. Okay, and never turn the conversation into argument. It should be a conversation where you show your opinions, the fact that you have in the data that you have corrected. Anyway, that does not either or add the other person's opinions. We think we just prove our point logically. The common sense will tell the other person that we are right, but the problem is that emotions play a much larger impact on our decision than what our brain logically decides as fact. And this is where most people get confused. Just because you may be right, technically correct, and have more supporting data, doesn't mean that the other person is going to think that, or they might not have their ego built in a way that they will accept that. So when you are trying to change someone's mind, try to keep it as conversation and not an argument. Okay? The second tip is never say that you are wrong. If you are going to tell someone that you are wrong, you are going to give them a strong reason to come back at your argument and just top or your other argument and supporting details. Even if you show them a whole bunch of logical reason and accept that that after that you already said that you are wrong, and at some point you really want to change someone's mind, we have to completely avoid looking like you are trying to change their mind, because this could evoke, as I mentioned earlier, strong emotion. If you are going to prove anything, don't let them know that you are going to prove it. If someone makes a statement that you think is wrong, even if you know that it is wrong, it is better to point out by saying, I thought otherwise, but I might be wrong. Let's look at the fact that the key is to say that you might be wrong, not that you are wrong. This opens up the other person to look at the data again and show them that you are not bull-headed and that you are not going to change your opinion. Because nobody will ever object to your saying, I might be wrong. Let's look at the fact you are not saying that you are wrong. You are just saying that you are open to new ideas. And this is super important in convincing someone else to your way of thinking. Tip number 3 is to get the other person saying yes as fast as possible. So this is like the foot in the door technique. Begin by emphasizing and keep on emphasizing stuff that you are angry on when you are starting the conversation. Maybe hobbies that you guys have, something that they are passionate about, something that gets them saying yes, because the more that you get them to say yes, the more likely they are to say yes in their future. It is a little physically trick that a lot of salesmen use to sell something. Also, starting on a conversation on something they are passionate about, or something that you both have in common, will get them to start to like you and maybe even more. Open up to idea that you have to establish trust. Tip number 4. It is to let the other person do great amount of talking. Oh, sorry for that about that. Tip number 4 is to let the other person do the great amount of talking. Now this is where most people go wrong. What they do is they try to talk more and more to try to convince the other person of their ways of thinking. First of all, if you let the other person talk more, you are going to show that you actually care about their opinions and ideas, which will eventually earn their respect. Love is when you give them your full attention, because that people want to express their own opinion to you. So by listening to them, you are going to create a friendly partners relationship and build trust. And doing so, when you express your opinions, you are in fact your data, they will have a higher record of paying more attention. Also, if you disagree with something that you are saying, never make the mistake of interrupting them. And this is super dangerous, because it's basically like you are attracting them and they might take it to their it's like you are attacking them and they might take it to their ego. This can change the whole argument from who is right into I am right and you are wrong. No matter what the data says, they probably still have a lot more stuff in their head to keep on talking. So just listen patiently with an open mind. Encourage them to talk even more and more, so that when it's your turn to talk, they will be out of stuff to talk about. The last point, the ninth point, is to let the other person feel like the idea was theirs. So don't you have a lot more faith in the idea that you have come up with. Then someone else that you gave that idea to, you can put that idea into practice with someone else. It is wiser to make suggestions and let someone else come to the conclusion than to give them the conclusion, because they have a sense of right that as their idea. And you can do this a lot in business. You can do this a lot in workplaces, giving someone the data and letting them come to the conclusion. Let them feel like it is their idea and they take pride in it. So these are 5 simple tips to help you win someone to your way of thinking. And of course, if you do not have enough fact, you do not have enough data to convince them, you can do one of the 2 things. You can either get more data to help convince them, or maybe it's you who is the one who needs to change their thinking. And I hope that has helped you, and I hope if you want more, come every day and I'll help you as I can. And this is 2023, and I hope I have changed someone the way of thinking, and I hope you come by and you learn more.